made himself into a factor.
And Kufa's not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith. So Sacramento will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
You know, guys, in a draft that had a lot of top-tier big men as the top picks, Willie Cauley-Stein is a little bit the forgotten man, if you will. But he can be a very impactful player now and down the road as well.
Curry kicks to Cauley-Stein. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Rebound, Love. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
James, the pass to Smith. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And Love with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. James against Gay. The drive by James. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. James has got 7 points.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And finished off by Gay.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
talk
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, Greg, for the defense, that was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
And I don't blame them. They weren't going to be able to do anything about that one anyway, so discretion, the better part of valor there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And here is Curry. 6 points for him. Gay right side. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 7 points for Gay. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Irving. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one. Well, it's definitely been a shootout. But the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
Passes it to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Sacramento now. They've got an 8-0 run.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
There's the pick. Gay. A dish now to Cousins. And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That's good.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws it up high. Love kicks to Irving. No good on the three. Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Cousins. Irving against Curry. Back to Cousins. Another shot. Love grabs the board.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year for the chance to get one.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Williams kicks to Shumpert. Back to Williams. Dishes to Varejao. Feeds to Shumpert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Koufos with the block. The pass to Williams. For 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Kings lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Curry is out there with McLemore. Then there's James Anderson. And it's Koufos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozdov. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Collison. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Kings lead by 3. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Three-pointer. No luck. LeBron with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing. And what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. 2nd in fast break points. 4th in scoring. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much or more than anybody in the league.
And Kosta Koufos picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Let's go.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Irving against Curry. Love outside. Irving dishes to LeBron, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Gay outside. Cousins, the pass to Cauley-Stein. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
4 on the clock. And here's LeBron outside. They grab their own miss. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
The drive by James, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Love kicks to Thompson. Smith for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
James wide open from outside off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Here's Thompson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Both teams will make substitutions. So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Mozgov covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Collison. Three-pointer. Shot's good. And the Kings lead by 5.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, got it off in time in a pretty tightly contested game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Rudy Gay has been getting it done. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. What'd you think? And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the center position. And for Caron Butler, came into the league as a hard-nosed defender, good rebounder for a small forward. But it seems like as he matured, Greg, he became more of a three-point marksman.
Great point. And you know, early in his career, the difficulty with the outside shot, his game was more about toughness. But like most smart veterans, he extended his range so he could live to play a little longer, which he certainly has.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Anderson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Smith, and he misses the fast break layup. It's stolen by Smith. Down low, tipped away. Kupis kicks to Butler. Out left to the wing. Out to the right wing. To the inside. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they're on the break. Moving it up. And it's Collison that time on the assist by Butler. Collison's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. Irving for 3, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 7.
What are you doing?
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The three from Anderson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons, and he's been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm, Greg, on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
Curry kicks to Cauley-Stein. Curry dishes to Cauley-Stein. To the left wing. Launches a three. McLemore, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face. And that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Irving passes to Love. Nobody near Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Curry kicks to Gay. And the three off target. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving with the ball. Now defended by McLemore. Outside Irving. For the lead. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. The drive by Smith. Misses from close range. Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
James plays it up and banks it in. James has got 25 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Curry dishes to Cauley-Stein. From deep, McLemore. That drops. McLemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific.